Imagine a world where the horizon stretches endlessly, a vast sea of golden wheat swaying gently under the expansive Kansas sky. It's 1915, and our little soddy stands resilient amidst the rolling plains, a humble abode crafted from the very earth we till. My name is Ellie, and at 10 years old, this one-room house was my entire universe. Built by Pa with his rough, calloused hands, our sod house was more than just shelter, it was the heart of my childhood, surrounded by the boundless beauty and challenges of farm life. Every morning, the sun would peek over the horizon, casting a warm glow on the endless wheat fields. The scent of fresh earth and blooming wildflowers filled the air, mingling with the faint aroma of Pa's morning coffee, brewed over a wood-burning stove. I remember waking up to the soft creak of the wooden floorboards, a reminder of our humble beginnings. Life in our sod house was simple yet filled with moments that would shape my understanding of family and community. Breakfast was a communal affair, with Pa preparing hearty porridge and Ma baking bread from scratch. We'd sit on the worn wooden benches, sharing stories and laughter before the day's work began. Despite the leaking roofs and the chill of the bitter Kansas winters, there was an unspoken warmth that kept us together. Pa was a towering figure, not just in stature but in spirit. His hands, though rough from years of labor, were gentle when tending to me or Ma. He had a knack for storytelling, spinning tales of resilience and hope that kept our spirits high during the toughest times. Ma, with her endless patience and nurturing heart, was the glue that held our family together. Her songs would echo through the sod walls, filling our home with melodies that danced with the whispers of the prairie wind. Our neighbors were an extended family. Old Mr. Jenkins next door was the first to greet me each morning with a friendly wave and a piece of his homemade cornbread. Mrs. Thompson from 3 fields over always had a kind word and a patch of her garden to share. These relationships fostered a strong sense of community, where everyone looked out for one another, sharing in both joys and hardships. The prairie was my playground. The vast expanse of wheat seemed to stretch forever, dotted with wildflowers and the occasional lone oak tree. We'd spend hours exploring, chasing butterflies, and hiding from the sweltering summer sun. The nearby creek was a favorite spot, its cool, clear waters providing a refreshing escape during hot days. I remember building makeshift boats from leaves and twigs, setting them afloat, and watching them drift downstream, dreaming of adventures beyond the horizon. Our sod house, though small and often drafty, was a sanctuary. The earthy scent of the sod bricks, the comforting crackle of the fire, and the simple furnishings created an atmosphere of safety and belonging. Every nook held a memory, from the spot where Ma sewed quilts to the window sill where I hung my handmade bird feeders. Living on the Kansas plains in 1915 meant being part of a close-knit farming community. The rhythms of life were dictated by the seasons and the demands of the land. Harvest time was a bustling period, with everyone coming together to reap the wheat that would sustain us through the winter. There was a sense of pride in our labor, knowing that each stalk harvested contributed to the survival and prosperity of our families. Education was valued, but resources were limited. School was a modest one-room building where children of all ages learned together. I cherished those afternoons, not just for the lessons, but for the friendships forged amidst the rows of desks and the soft hum of the teacher's voice blending with the sounds of the prairie outside. 1915 was a time of significant change and challenge. The world was engulfed in the throes of World War I, and though Kansas was far from the battlefields, the war's impact was felt in our community. Many young men from our area had enlisted, leaving their families to manage farms and households alone. There was a palpable sense of worry and pride as we awaited news from the front lines, the hope for their safe return intertwined with the harsh reality of separation. The war also brought about technological advancements and shifts in agricultural practices. While some of these changes made life easier, others introduced new challenges, requiring adaptability and resilience. We navigated these shifts together, leaning on our strong community bonds to support one another through uncertain times. Growing up in our sod house amidst the vast Kansas plains taught me invaluable lessons about resilience, simplicity, and the importance of community. I learned to appreciate the little things, a warm meal, a kind word, the beauty of a sunset over the wheat fields. Patience became second nature as we endured the slow, steady pace of farm life, where every day presented new challenges and opportunities for growth. Family was the cornerstone of my upbringing. The unwavering support from Pa and Ma, the shared responsibilities, and the collective joy in each other's successes instilled in me a deep sense of loyalty and love. These values became the foundation upon which I built my life, guiding me through the complexities of adulthood with the same simplicity that defined my childhood. In a world that often feels rushed and complicated, reminiscing about those days in the sod house brings a profound appreciation for simplicity. Our lives were unencumbered by the distractions of modern technology, allowing us to connect deeply with nature and each other. Traditions were cherished, from seasonal festivals to daily rituals, each moment savored and celebrated. The slower pace of life fostered mindfulness, a conscious presence in each moment that is often lost in today's fast-paced world. Whether it was the meticulous process of building our sod house or the careful tending of the wheat fields, every task was a labor of love, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Kansas plains. The sights of the Kansas plains are forever etched in my memory, the endless waves of wheat, the vibrant hues of wildflowers, and the majestic sunsets that painted the sky in shades of orange and pink. The sound of the wind whispering through the grass, the distant calls of birds, and the rhythmic clatter of farm machinery created a unique symphony that was the soundtrack of my childhood. The earthy smell of the sod bricks, the crisp scent of the morning air, and the sweet fragrance of Ma's freshly baked bread were constant companions. Touch was a constant presence, from the rough texture of the sod beneath my fingers to the comforting warmth of the fire on chilly nights. The taste of fresh cornmeal mush, sweet berries picked from the bushes, and the hearty stews simmering on the stove brought comfort and joy to our simple meals. Looking back, those early years in the sod house on the Kansas plains were a tapestry of memories woven with threads of family, community, and the unblemished innocence of childhood. The challenges we faced, the leaking roofs, the biting cold, the relentless prairie pests, only served to strengthen the bonds that held us together. From those humble beginnings, I learned the value of resilience, the beauty of simplicity, and the enduring power of love and community. The nostalgia for those days is bittersweet, a longing for a time when life moved at the pace of the seasons and every sunrise brought new possibilities. Yet, the lessons learned and the memories forged continue to guide me, a testament to the enduring spirit of those formative years on the Kansas plains. In the heart of that one-room soddy, amidst the vastness of the wheat fields, I discovered the most precious seeds of my life, seeds that have blossomed into the person I am today.